But way back that time, this club got a while raking out of young players. You had the Turners, and the Rostons, and there's the Roberts, did you mention them there? There was 3 families.
In 1 year.
It was a big boon of an 18.
Rostons were quite footballers too.
No, Sean Rost was good.
Bimbo, remember Bimbo?
Bimbo was a bit younger.
He was a good
He wouldn't
footballer.
have been in it with Sean.
Joe Turner is the best
Oh,
footballer.
I was good.
Paddy Turner.
That's right. It was an old Turner, but Paddy and
Sammy.
Joe was number 1.
Sammy.
Aye.
We never played football in the winter time at all. Not like now, the start in January.
The only time the footballers played in the winter time was with he was in Christmas Day and Santi got a youth football.
That's right, remember that down there.
Aye.
And the football wasn't blew up, Santi left. We'd go and get a wine and that laced and blew up. I remember that. And Tony Maguire's brother done it first. You stayed in Edinburgh.
John.
Eddie Maguire. The pitches were very rough that time, so it wasn't hard to get an injury. Not like now. And the ball was a big size 5. Once it got wet, it's very heavy. Not like the ball they play now.
Obviously, growing up, I was one of the McGraths that I heard all the stories. I was listening to the stories about the Moss, the battles they had in Omagh and Timor, Davenish, Newton Butler, and obviously the '68 championship team, and the photographs around the house and the medals or the lack of medals about the house. They didn't put much respect into them. Actually, there's very few medals lying about the house now from that time. I think they're all lost. But that was a very strong time for Edinburgh football, and so when I got older I realised that maybe that's something I wanted to achieve a championship that my uncles and my father had, and unfortunately it hasn't come our way yet. We're working on that. Obviously, see we're putting efforts in to try and rectify that, but they set the standards, and as it stands at the minute, they're still the ones that we have to emulate.
Training now has gone to a bigger level now. Like, all we done, we went out and done what we best. We thought we were doing the very best. We thought training was very hard at that time. So it was.
We done press ups, and press ups were used to be tough, and then you had to run around the field maybe 5 times.
The pitch back then was, they played up the hill or played down the hill, so the team playing down the hill were favoured, so really. And then at half time you changed over, but there was an advantage when you were playing down the hill. And it was nicknamed the Moss. Brian McCafferty, somebody asked him, did he know where the Moss was in Edinburgh? They were looking for an address. He says, "Jades as many's the time they tried to bury me in it."
The memories of the football that we played throughout the years here are always with me. I never forget it, ever. And poor Colin was one of the stars. Actually, he was the tough man at the McGraths. He kept us all in line. But the championship, 1968 was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a big time. I was at St Michael's in Enniskillen, and what we listened to there before and after the game was still fresh in my memory, but it was a big win for the 7 brothers. And throughout my life, I've heard about that from different people from different counties, and even in New York. And as we all know, Sean was the star. He played for Ulster, he played for Fermanagh every game. He'd drive up from Wicklow and play, and he was the man. And of course, Anthony was the steady, fast man at the team, centre half back. And I did a wee bit of football myself when I was out there. And Leonard, he was the He was the thick man. Nobody went by him.
The style of football then was modelled, I thought, on the down team at that particular time, which was get the ball away as quick as possible to your forwards, combination in the forwards, which our team had actually, and it was marking man for man, and no quarter asked or given in the game, and no straying away from your position much really, and if you got the ball in a clear space, you kicked it long, not short at all. Totally different to what it is now.
Well, I suppose that 68 and 69 team is the most successful team that we've had in the club. They're the only team that's won a championship, and I think they won 2 leagues as well. So as a group of players, the minute our goal is to achieve what they have achieved and get the Holy Grail in the senior championship. They, I suppose, set the standard back then of being a top Division 1 club in Fermanagh, and that's something we're trying to get back to at the minute with the current group of players. I think, as everyone can see, there's a hell of a lot of work went in on and off the pitch to try and make us one of the top clubs in Fermanagh, and that's what we're striving to be at the minute. And I think facilities-wise, we've certainly heading that way at the minute, and hopefully on the pitch we're not that far away as well. But that 68 and 69 team have done something no other team in Ederney has done, and it's certainly something that this current group of players want to achieve before we're finished up anyway.
We come home and Martin McGuire's lorry pulled out, and that was it, and the cup and the lorry and the whole crowd was on the lorry cheering, going through Ederney.
Parade at the village.
Aye, wee small village, like it was a big, you know. And all the people was out as well. It was a great reception.
Oh no, it wasn't too often the thing you jumped and came down, didn't it?
No, indeed it was not.
That time, getting to the final, especially for us in Ederney, was the best thing that I believe me ever best one of the best things that I was in. And there's been reeks of football and everything ever since, but you still can't beat being in your own county final, like, and that's the best memories I ever have of it. And even from coming home, like that evening when you come back into the town here, like it was unreal. Like everybody, the crowd was unreal, and it was a buzz that I'll never forget, and that's 50 odd years ago. Like, that's something I'll never forget.